It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. One of you lies down while the other lies a lot. You both are horsing around with the truth, but you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. I typed into AI what Donald Trump would look like as an emperor, and man, the results did not disappoint. Come on. Emperor Trump. Donald Trump says he'll be a dictator on day one, dude, just for one day. Just for one day. Except for one day, I'll be a dictator, says Donald Trump. Donald Trump has regularly said, revenge will be my success. I am your retribution, says Donald Trump. I love this commentary from Trump because people do feel like their entire country has been defiled, destroyed, and they want it back.
I'm not going to have time for retribution. We're going to make this country so successful again. I'm not going to have time for retribution. And remember this, our ultimate retribution is success.
Our ultimate retribution is success, man. Success, you got to win. Now, recent polling showing that Donald Trump chances of winning are skyrocketing. So maybe this is why the lizard overlords forced all of these simp anchors on TV to keep asking Donald Trump, will you engage in retribution? Will you engage in revenge?
I don't care about the revenge thing. I know they usually use the word revenge. Will there be revenge? My revenge will be success.
I hope your revenge is setting up a special counsel immediately to look into the lawfare against President Trump, to look into what the Biden DOJ has done to regular Americans, the political prisoners they've created, the grandmothers who were peacefully protesting, they put into prison. There does need to be some type of revenge against the people who have so desecrated like American legal justice systems and the things that we all used to kind of agree upon, right? We all used to agree that the Secret Service could protect the president. We all used to agree generally that the Attorney General and the DOJ were out to seek justice. I mean, justice is in their name. Most people thought generally positively about like the CIA or the FBI. They're here to keep us safe, right? They're here to prosecute criminals. Now nobody believes in that. And that's the only way that we restore order, actually, is putting people in prison who have abused those public services. I mean, we own those. We own the FBI. We own the CIA. We own these agencies. This is the way it's supposed to be. This is why rats who've done everything that they possibly can to lie, deceive, and to manipulate in order to put Donald Trump in prison are now saying that they will flee the country. Okay, let me make something very clear. Kamala Harris wins. I'm not fleeing the country. I'm going to stay and fight because I've done nothing wrong. We do a show and we say true things on the program. And people might not like them, but there it is. I'm not going to leave the country. I have done nothing wrong, right? Like, this is my country. I was born here. I'm a Native American. My children are Americans. But so what does it say about people when their first instinct is to flee the country? It says you're a criminal. It says you've done something wrong. It says you have a reason to run. This is what happens when the police show up to an area and somebody immediately panics and sprints the opposite direction. Like, the kind of says you're guilty, right? Say in a traffic stop, you pull a car over and the guy gets out and starts sprinting. Well, is there a body in the trunk? Like, what's going on? You're guilty is what this says. Michael Cohen, if Trump wins, I will change my name and I will leave the country. Change my name and leave the country. What happens if Trump wins? Oh, man, look at the panic on his face.
What do you think happens to you if he wins?
Well, I'm out of here. I mean, I'm already working on a foreign passport with a completely different name. I don't know how it's going to work as far as dealing with my wife and my children. I certainly don't want them moving to where I'm looking to go. But I don't think yourself, the president of MSNBC, General Milley, Liz Cheney, how many people has he turned around and said that these are people that I intend to go after if I have the ability to? And the worst is the Supreme Court's recent decision that gave him immunity, presidential immunity. Now he thinks it's not only is it I can do whatever I want, but I can't even be prosecuted. It's a get out of jail free card solely for the president.
So you're out of here. You'd leave the country.
I have no choice.
Unbelievable state of being. Michael Cohen.
I'll still be available to you, but by remote.
Right, by encrypted remote. Thank you for spending time with us today.
It's always good to see you.
Somewhere. You've been right about everything.
Oh, you've been right about everything. Well, then maybe you should flee the country. Why not start now? Michael Cohen says he has no choice but flee the country. Donald Trump wins. He's working on getting a passport with a new name. Is that illegal? Is that illegal? Why do all these scumbags, what are all these dirtbags, why are they always bitching about leaving the country? It makes no sense. I don't want Kamala to win. I don't think she's going to win. I think all the polls show that Donald Trump's going to win. I think that Trump will win in a landslide. I think that we could go to bed at 9 p.m. on election night. We'll see. We'll see. I'm an optimist by nature. But I ain't leaving. What is it with these people? Andrew McCabe, this is the guy who was in charge of the Russian PP dossier, says that FBI and deep state employees are planning on fleeing the country if Trump wins. This is very interesting. So the people who are here to uphold the law in the country are all leaving when you get Emperor Trump, along with celebrities. And what do the celebrities have to hide? Remember how it was Donald Trump who actually put in prison for the first time ever, like actual real prosecution, not the fake prosecution, Jeffrey Epstein. What do the Hollywood people have to hide? Why are they all leaving the country? Is it because Donald Trump has shut down the human trafficking across the border? Kamala Harris, human trafficking 10 million people in this country. He's finally shutting it all down. What do they have to hide? 20 stars who pledged that they will flee the country. Where are they now? Well, they're all still in America. Celebrities said they'd leave in 2016 and didn't. They're all still in America. But why would you feel the need to flee the country? Michael Cohen admitted to stealing $30,000 from the Trump organization. That's part of it. You remember this in Donald Trump's tax hearing, right? The documents. Michael Cohen saying he has no choice but to flee the country. No choice. Well, that's spoken like a criminal, right? Somebody who has something to hide. I find this particularly rich, saying that it's him who's under threat. When we found out just this morning, actually, they let the guy shoot away, blast away.
Clearly defined individual responsible for planning and security of the event. The AGR building, including the roof, was not, quote, effectively covered. Ineffective communication, coordination with state and local law enforcement. Secret Service denied requests for additional assets ahead of time, and failures to prevent Trump from taking the stage. Relay info on a, quote, suspicious person. Now, also in the report, the lead advance agent was told that credible intelligence existed of a threat, but still wrote in a security planning document that there was, quote, no adverse intelligence concerning the visit to Butler, Pennsylvania. The report also says requests for counter-drone equipment were denied. The Secret Service agent responsible for overseeing counter-drone systems at the July 13th rally, quote, lacked experience and knowledge about the equipment and called a toll-free tech support hotline for help.
And they still let Donald Trump on stage. And these people go on MSNBC and bitch about how they're under threat. Incredible. Amazing. They should all be groveling to Trump, begging for forgiveness. I look forward very much to that day. Or for them immigrating somewhere else, right? You've already wrecked this place enough. Bye-bye. Go home to mommy. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.